Okay, guys, so today we're going to move on to the circles portion, and we're going to start just by talking about pi. Okay, what is it? How do I solve to write in terms of pi? Things like that. Okay, so this symbol right here, if you see that symbol, it looks like that, the two lines with the line on top. That is called pi. So it's a Greek letter, but we use it to represent the ratio of the circumference of a circle to the diameter. Okay, so when we write it out by hand, we use 3.14 to represent it, but pi is an unending number. So it keeps going and going and going and going and going, okay? So there's no end to pi. No one's ever found an end to pi. It just keeps on repeating itself, okay? But when we're doing it by hand, we do 3.14. When you put it in a calculator, there's a pi symbol that you should be able to use to calculate it in there, and it'll make it more exact. But for our purposes, we're going to use 3.14. Like I said, it's the ratio of the circumference of a circle to the diameter. Now remember, ratio just means we're writing it as a fraction, okay? So to write it in terms of pi, that means pi equals our circumference divided by a diameter. So if you have a question and it asks you, write this in terms of pi, that means we just need to take what our circumference was and put it over the diameter, and that's going to be your answer, okay? We're not solving for it or anything. We're just, because no matter what, if I divide circumference by diameter, I'm going to get pi, 3.14, okay? So like here, Teresa wants to put a fence around her circular garden. The circumference of the garden is about 50.27, so that was circumference, okay? And the diameter, let me use a different color. The diameter is 16 feet. Okay, so like I told you, pi is always going to equal our circumference over our diameter. Okay, so my answer, if I'm just writing an expression to represent the value of pi, my answer is just going to be the circumference number, 50.27, divided by my diameter number, 16. So instead of writing C for circumference, I'm putting the actual number. And instead of writing D for diameter, I'm putting the actual number. And that's all I have to do. Because if you go and divide that, it's going to give you 3.14, which is pi. Okay, and that's all there is to this one, guys. Okay, so let's do one more question. Okay, and we're going to look at it again. A light shaped like a circle was installed in a building. The circumference of the circle is about 12.57 inches. So circumference, 12.57. And the diameter is 4 inches. Write an expression to represent the value of pi. So we're going to write our pi equals, remember circumference goes on top, so that'd be 12.57. And then on bottom is our diameter, which is 4. Okay, guys, and that's really all there is to it. We don't have to do anything else with it. We're just writing the numbers, because no matter what, these two numbers are always going to equal 3.14. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you get the assignment done, and if you have any questions, please let me know.